Hey, so it's been a while since I've done a trip, about 2 months or so. I'm in desperate need to head south, and I'm in southern Utah / maybe northern Arizona, and we are at this awesome spot to camp for the night. So this is my first backpacking trip of the year, might be my only one. I've got some other types of goals in mind for this year, but we're up here at the Rainbow Bridge Trailhead, and we just pulled in Thursday night. We're gonna get the tent set up on the truck, but I wanted to show you guys how slanted this area is. Look how many leveling blocks we needed. We put about 5 leveling blocks on here because just everything is so slanted in the area. But check out this view. This is our view for the night. How beautiful is that? Some rain was passing through, but it looks like everything has cleared up. And we're gonna go ahead and get stuff set up for car camping for the first night. And then the next 2 nights we're gonna be backpacking. So you guys might remember when I hiked to Rainbow Bridge 3 years ago in 2019, and we did the north route, and we ended up here. And we're gonna be going back to that same spot, but we're taking the south route this time. This one is the less well-traveled. Supposedly it is less scenic and more dry. We will find out soon, but so far, I mean, check out these cliffs. That's pretty scenic. So it'll be a fun adventure, but let's go check out the... Oh, forgot to mention one thing. You absolutely need high clearance and 4-wheel drive to get to the actual trailhead. There were some cars, like a van that was parked lower, but it would add about a mile or so of extra hiking. So just keep that in mind for when you drive down here. We're here at the Rainbow Bridge South Trailhead. You may remember that a few years ago we did the north route right here, and so we're going to check out the other side of the mountain and check out some new stuff, and it's a beautiful sunny day. About 3.7 miles, and we've come across the first camp. Pretty small, but it would fit one tent. Small campfire ring. Very exposed though, obviously no water, but in some really cool rocks. But we're gonna keep going. We're trying to get to a camp at mile 9, so we're gonna continue on. All right, next campsite, we're at 4.8 miles in. There's a really nice little spot right here that you could tuck in and actually have some shade. And there's randomly 2 fire pits. We're almost to Yabut Pass, Y-A-B-U-T, and that's where we're going to start our descent. So we're really close to that, and then we're going to take our lunch break around that, which should be pretty soon. All right, I'm at 5 miles exactly, and we have made it to Yabut Pass, or also known as Sunset Pass. And from here, we're gonna descend about 1,600 feet in 2 miles. So it's gonna be pretty steep switchbacks for a little bit. We just had lunch and I feel way better now. So beautiful day out though. This is a great view. We just made it down that 2 mile steep descent and my legs are jelly. Wow. It was hard because not only was it steep, but it was like all these like medium-sized boulders, so it was just really hard to hike. Definitely gonna suck coming out when we go home. I'm very glad I brought my compression socks because I'm totally gonna wear those on our last day out. We've reached the flat part, so we should have about 2 more miles. Hopefully we will be finding water. Okay, you guys, I was getting a little worried we're never gonna find water. We're about 8.3 in, and about 5-10 minutes ago, we found water. Look at this. It's small, it's a very small stream, but it's flowing. Check that out, flowing water. Oh, this is very mentally rewarding. At this point, we're just looking for the campsite, which is supposed to be at about 9 miles. Like I said, we're at 8.3, so the mileage with the National Park Service printout has been off the whole time, so it could be any one of these turns now. Oh, that's a good pool to dip from. Good boy, Max. Good find. Description. But we did find a campsite, and there's this big pool of water, so we're gonna call it good here for the day. And stats wise, I'm using Gaia GPS, and we descended 3,100 feet, and we're at 8.8 miles for the day, and about 5.5 hours, which included our lunch break. So whew, long day. I'm really glad we just don't have to hike all the way back out because of water. We're really lucky that there's some flowing springs down in this canyon. So we're gonna get camp set up and start filtering some water. Well, I've started to make dinner. I am boiling some noodles to just make boxed mac and cheese, one of my favorites. It is day 2 and we just left camp. We're gonna do our day hike with our little packs down to the actual Rainbow Bridge Arch. My guess is that it's gonna be about 4.5 one way from where we are camped. We'll see how far it actually is. And then our plan is when we get back, we're actually gonna pack up camp and at least get above that big hill and get that over with. So when you see this kind of arch on the side up high is when we're going to turn right and now go up this canyon, and you'll actually see this little brown post right here too. Let me zoom in on that. What does it say? Redbud. Redbud, perfect. So keep an eye out for Redbud Pass, and we're gonna head up this canyon. So when we talked to some people on the trail yesterday, oh, which reminds me, we have seen 6 other backpackers so far this weekend, but they told us behind that old lodge or ruins, right when you turn the corner of Redbud Pass, so there's the rainbow, there's these petroglyphs up here. Okay, 2.6 miles from camp, and we have intersected with the confluence where the north route comes in. Check it out. This is a really nice, huge, green, shaded campsite, and of course you're right on the creek too. A few more miles to go. We are about 4.8 miles from our campsite, and check it out. We have made it to the official entrance for Rainbow Bridge National Monument. So exciting! And it's also really weird to be back here again. Let's go check out how it looks now. Oh man, you guys, I'm so excited to be back here. There it is. And the cool thing with doing this this year, 2022, also kind of a sad thing, is that Lake Powell is so low that they're not doing boat tours here. So we should be the only people here unless there's some other hikers that beat us, but it's not going to be crazy crowded like it was last time. So I'm super excited to explore this without other people. Well, as expected, we have made our way kind of down the trail more towards the docks, and there is definitely nobody here. This is awesome. Woo, what a day, you guys. We have made it up to our next camp. It's not near water or anything. We had to carry a bunch of water with us. Total mileage for today was 15 miles and about 2,500 feet elevation gain, all of which was in 3 miles. Getting back up Yabut Pass and finding next camp. And we are exhausted. It's about 7:30 and we're just now making dinner, so my brain is so dead. We carried as much water as we could from our last camp, which was about 3 for me, 3 for Will, and 4 liters in the platypus. So that should be enough for getting us out back to the car tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and eat and probably just crash because we are exhausted. Woo, we made it back. The car's just right around the corner. What a day. Today was our shortest day at about 5 miles. Our longest day was 15. And wow, this is probably the toughest backpacking route I have ever done. And I've been to a lot of places. So just be prepared for a very hard workout, challenging trail, lots of elevation gain, big miles, little water, but beautiful views. If you're thinking about doing Rainbow Bridge, I would highly recommend doing the north route versus the south, because it's just so much easier and you have way more water and better views of the actual Navajo Mountain. So time to strip our packs and head home. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next trip.